welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am Taylor. I can't talk. Hey guys, what are you doing in the freezer?
I'm putting this in here.
That's Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another week of What's for Dinner. If you're new here, I'm Taylor. I have a family of 4 and I do these videos every week. I post them on Sunday so that you guys can get some meal ideas. Tonight is Friday and we are having an easy meal that we love to have at least once every 2 weeks, and that is grilled cheese and tomato soup. So my sandwich is actually still cooking. I just got some sourdough bread today at Kroger, so we're having it on that because it's really good for grilled cheese. It's the next best thing to like homemade bread. Homemade bread is the best thing for grilled cheese. Sourdough is the next best one. And we just have some white American cheese on there and some cheddar cheese. This is our favorite tomato soup. It's the Progresso Hearty Tomato. It is delicious. And here are the kids' plates. I cut them into triangles, of course. And as you can see, white American and cheddar, super cheesy and delicious. And that is dinner for Friday.
Bye. 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 Bye.
Hey guys, it's Saturday and tonight for dinner I just made Cajun chicken pasta. I have made this in the past and shared it here. I actually got this recipe from Amanda over at Hot Mess Mom, so I'll leave her video link down below where she makes it. And yeah, I have mine with the chicken just served on top. The kids have theirs with the chicken cut up and mixed up. It's super delicious and super quick and easy to make. And that is what's for dinner for Saturday. Hey guys, it's Sunday and tonight for dinner I am making sloppy joes. This is actually the Pioneer Woman recipe, which I had never seen before. I think it was Kristen Stepp who made this a while back, and then I pinned it to Pinterest. And tonight we are finally trying it because we have not found a sloppy joe recipe that we just absolutely love. So we are trying this one. This is gonna make a lot. It uses 2.5 pounds of ground beef. So I've got that over here. First I'm melting 2 tablespoons of butter in my large Dutch oven, and then once that's melted I'm going to add in the ground beef and brown that up. I'm not doing the onion or the green pepper that it calls for, and then we're going to need some minced garlic, ketchup, Worcestershire, chili powder, dry mustard, red pepper flakes, salt, pepper, some tomato paste, possibly. It says optional. I think it depends on how thick you kind of want your sauce. Some brown sugar, and I think that's pretty much it. It says Tabasco. We'll see if I add any of that. I'm not sure yet. Oh, and did I say ketchup? Lots and lots of ketchup. Okay, my ground beef has been browned and I drained off most of the grease, and now I'm going to add garlic. The recipe calls for 5 cloves of garlic. I'm just going to use what's left in this jar and cook that in for just a minute, and then I'm going to add pretty much everything else. While my ground beef was cooking, I went ahead and put everything in this measuring cup. This is 1.5 cups of ketchup, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, 2 teaspoons of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of dry mustard, half a teaspoon of red pepper flakes, and then it says Worcestershire to taste, so I just put a little bit of Worcestershire in there, and I'll add more if I think it needs it. And then I'm also going to add some water. It says 1 cup of water. And I'm going to hold off on the tomato paste for now to kind of see how the consistency is and see if I think it needs it. And then I will, of course, add salt and pepper as well. Alright, it's been about 15 minutes. This has been simmering and it still looks a little thin, so I added in those 2 tablespoons of tomato paste to hopefully try to thicken this up, and then it should be ready very soon. Alright, sloppy joes are done. These look great. They thicken up just a bit so that it'll stay on the sandwich. I think Andy's #1 complaint every time I make sloppy joes, every recipe that I've tried, is not sloppy enough. So I think he will be happy with this when he gets home. And then I made some canned green beans on the side, the way I always make them, with water, chicken bouillon, and butter, and the 21 seasoning salute from Trader Joe's. And then I also made some frozen corn on the cob in the air fryer. I cooked it on 380. Yes, you can. Why can't you eat it?
I need loose tooth.
A loose tooth. Which one? The top one? You know, this girl is only almost 5 and she's already lost. The 2 bottom teeth have come in. Now she's about to lose her 3rd tooth and she's not even 5 yet. Right?
Yeah.
You can eat it. It's not that wiggly yet. Maybe it'll help it fall out.
No.
No, you're going to eat the corn. So, they have their Sloppy Joes. I don't know if they'll eat a full sandwich. So, they're starting with half a sandwich each. And it has cheddar cheese on it, green beans, and corn. And I don't think I finished saying. I cooked the corn in the air fryer on 380 for 8 minutes. And yeah, that is our dinner for Sunday. Hey guys, it's Monday, and tonight for dinner we are having these baked pork chops and rice that Kristen Stepp shared a couple weeks back. I was hesitant to try it because it does take 2 hours to cook, but I decided to give it a shot anyways because it looks and sounds delicious. So it's just after 4:25, so dinner should be ready around 6:30, which that's the reason I was hesitant. It's because I have to remember to start dinner early. So, we are going to need some pork chops for this. These are some boneless, skinless pork chops, some salt and pepper, onion powder, and rosemary. I'm going to season these up and then just brown them on both sides in this oil. And then, while that's getting browned in this pot, the recipe calls for a can of cream of chicken and a can of cream of mushroom. But I don't like cream of mushroom because the little pieces of mushroom are disgusting. So I'm just going to do 2 cans of cream of chicken, some milk, some more spices, and the rice, which is a cup of rice. We're going to mix that in here. It says to bring it to a boil. And then, and some butter. And then we're just going to pour it over the pork chops in a 9x13 and cover it with foil and bake for 2 hours. So let's get started. Okay, here it is done. It smells absolutely amazing. So we're having that with some roasted broccoli that I did in the air fryer. I just followed the settings in my air fryer. I think it does it at 300 for 10 minutes. And yeah, it's nice and crispy yet soft. So we will let you know how we like this. Like I said, it smells amazing. Hey guys, it's Tuesday, and tonight for dinner we're actually doing Taco Tuesday. We rarely ever have tacos on Tuesday in my house, but tonight it worked out. So we are having tacos. Well, the kids are actually having tacos. If you saw the meal plan, you know that I said that at least I was going to try a crunch wrap. Stacy over at Let's Cook Y'all made crunch wraps in her air fryer, and I just made one myself, and it looks like it turned out delicious. So after I show you our plates, stay tuned and I'll show you how I put it together. And I will also have Stacy's link down below for exact times and stuff for cooking in the air fryer. So here's our plates. If you missed last week's What's for Dinner, I made this rice and I adjusted it this time. I actually only did 1.5 cups of the broth instead of 2 cups, and it turned out perfect. It's not mushy. It's absolutely perfect. So the kids have that with some mashed up avocado, and then these are pieces that I didn't use of flour tortilla for my crunch wrap, and I just cooked them up in the air fryer to make little chips. So they're going to try those. If they hate them, I've got regular chips. Lily has 2 tacos with cheese and tomatoes. Elijah has a soft taco with just cheese. Plate pretty much looks the same. And here's mine. Look at my crunch wrap. It turned out so good. It should taste delicious. And then rice. Okay, so here is how the zucchini fries turned out. The coating, like the breading, fell off some of them, but some of it stayed on pretty good. But we'll see how we like them and if I can get the kids to eat them. Then we've got some box mac and cheese. I got some pepper on mine, and then this is a leftover sloppy joes from the other night. I just reheated it in the skillet, and I gave the kids just one zucchini fry to try. We'll see if they try it.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, that is our dinner.
That is gonna be really good.
For Wednesday.
Bye.
Hi guys, it's Thursday, then the last night of what's for dinner for this week, and tonight we are trying slow cooker Swiss chicken. Mandy over at Mandy in the Making shared this and it looked delicious. It looks really similar to the like chicken and stuffing bake that I make in the oven, but I don't have to turn on the oven. And it uses Swiss cheese instead of pepper jack cheese, which is why it's called Swiss chicken. So you need some chicken breasts. It says 6 boneless, skinless chicken breasts. I just did 2 really large chicken breasts. And then it says 6 slices of Swiss cheese. So I've got some Swiss cheese. I don't know if I'll quite do 6 slices, but we'll see how many fit. And then we're going to top that with a can of cream of chicken soup mixed with 1/4 cup of milk. And then we're going to top it with some stuffing mix. It says chicken. I'm going to do herb because that's what I have. And then pour over 1/4 cup of melted butter. And then my chicken breasts are still slightly frozen, so I am going to cook this on high. And then once it's looking closer to done, I'll turn it down to low. As with any crock pot meal, it doesn't look great, but it smells and tastes delicious. I already tasted it. As you can tell, I forgot one step when cooking this, and I was supposed to spray this with non-stick cooking spray, and I forgot to do that. So if you do this, I would recommend you spray it, or if you're into using those slow cooker liners, to do that so that you don't end up with this, because that is going to be a little difficult to clean. So we're having that for dinner tonight with some green beans and some applesauce. And that is our dinner for Thursday. And that wraps up this week's What's for Dinner. If you're watching this on the day that I upload it, it is Easter. I hope that you guys are having a happy Easter. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Bye, bye, bye. Bye.